Sub-player section here today. I thought it could be fun to actually trying to open up the Salmon Greater set, Legendary Duelist, Soulburning Volcano. Volcano, not volcanic. I was about to say volcanic, but it's not volcanic. Even though that we can get volcanic cards in here. So the big reason for why I'm opening up the set is first, I want to build the volcanic archetype. I have most of it. I'm missing a couple of cards from this set. And of course I'm missing 3 bonfires. I will try to hunt those cards down in the upcoming month, but I don't know yet, guys. Also the Salmon Great cards, I'm not missing that many of those as well, so yeah, I have a lot of decks that I want to build. And I'm still missing a ton of cards. Recently I've been in love with the Yu-Gi-Oh Dark Side of Dimension deck, which is basically all the cards that he has been using in that movie, plus some extra cards that I thought it could be fun because it is Yu-Gi. But yeah, this video, guys, is basically will just be a big pile of talk. Basically, I'm going to open up these packs and I'm going to talk about different kind of stuff throughout this video. So yeah, not a size collection, but you never know. And also you can pull a Ghost Rat in this set, so yeah. But yeah, guys, let's just get straight into this. So yeah, I thought it could be fun to open up the set first of all, and trying to pull some of the cards that I need. We got some Battling Boxers and we got Volcanic Rocket. So yeah, I know you're not guaranteed in Legendary Duelist, and that is something that I really love because that is more like I actually think that this is the because the rare card and then you have a super rare or something. Isn't that how that works? Yeah, it is how that works, and it was an ultra rare uppercutter. Really nice. Battling Boxer is not something that I've been pretty hyped on because I have never thought about that archetype. But maybe after this set, I don't know. I have a lot of decks in mind. But yeah, guys, something that I want to talk about is a future project of this channel that I've been thinking a lot about. Salmon Great Charge. Nice. More Salmon Great stuff. That project will basically be videos of me and some of my friends that are playing Yu-Gi-Oh, but not like the meta. Where we're basically playing and yeah, just having fun. Salmon Great Gazelle. One of the cards that I'm actually missing to my Salmon Great deck. I thought I had all 3, but I only had 2. I only had 1. But no, guys, the thing about that project is that we are basically playing Yu-Gi-Oh out of some other set of rules, and I kind of spoiled everything. But yeah, we got Battling Boxers Cross Counter. I really love this. I really love this whole artwork because that resembles Yuma and what was his name? Alito? Was that the name of the Battling Boxer guy from Sexel? Battling out their final battle, basically, where we got the Battling Boxer boss monster and against the, what is this? Yeah, it's something. I can't remember the cards. But yeah, basically back to the talk about. I'm basically going to record some of those videos, so it will be kinda like local matches, but we're playing out from a different kind of set of rules. We were basically playing with rules like we have 7 cards in starting hand, turn player always draws 1 more card, so we have 8. Stuff like that. So more Battling Boxes. But yeah, guys, I will be looking into it. Because I do have I had the thoughts of another project that I wanted to be making videos about, but there's some delays on it. Right now it's still until June, or not June, July, so next month. But I will be looking at it here in the upcoming week, because I just got home from a field trip, or what you are going to call it. I went to school with some of my colleagues, and yeah, from my work, so I'm pretty tired right now. I'm recording YouTube videos, but yeah. Another Battling Boxer. Sheesh, are we going to play that, guys? Are we going to play that? I don't know. Another Rimfire. This is actually a card that I'm missing to my Volcanic deck, so I'm happy for that. And we got Battling Boxer General Kaiser. Apparently this set until now wants me to play Battling Boxers. But yeah, guys. The reason for why I'm actually opening up this set is because of the Volcanic, and the Salmon Crate stuff. So yeah. Hopefully you will be pulling a lot of the cards that I need, and then I can just buy the rest for pennies. So yeah. But no, guys, that is actually the plan of everything so far, that I'm going to upload that that project video. And yeah, have fun. I've seen the stats of the YouTube statistics, and I've seen that a lot of you guys out there have just unsubbed to my channel, and I thought, yeah, it's probably because that I am offline YouTube currently, but I will say, when you have school work to do as well, you can't do YouTube as well. It is hard. I did upload a short video that has got a couple of good views, I would say. So I appreciate that, guys. And I always appreciate when you are loving some of my videos. Especially the shorts, apparently. And I also ask you guys out there, what is your favorite kind of videos that I'm making on the channel? And a lot of you out there were really positive about the local matches, and I will be trying to upload more of that stuff, but it is really hard. First of all, I have to record, and then I have to edit them, so it will not be every day that I'm going to upload that. But I will be looking into maybe making that type of content and taking a break with pack openings, because pack openings is really expensive in long terms, I will say. Of course, it is fun to open the packs, but the problem is that when I buy stuff to... I actually needed one more of this, so awesome. When I'm buying stuff home to videos, excuse me, nice, I got a Volcanic Trooper, something that I also needed. I will say that is maybe the most expensive card out of the entire Volcanic deck. I thought Emperor was the most expensive, but it's not. And Emperor is also only a super rare, so I believe he is, right? Right? I don't know. Another one of these. Get out of here. But yeah, guys. When I buy Yu-Gi-Oh packs, I'm buying it in a bigger ration. So I do have the packs for videos. But yeah. So I have the packs for videos, yeah. But also, sometimes, especially over the last couple of months, whenever a new set is out, I've already used all of the budget that I actually had. I've used all of my budget off. Another Volcanic Blaze Accelerator, sure. Or not another one, because I haven't pulled any. But I will say it is hard for me to sometimes keep up with the sets that are releasing. So something that I'm going to look into is I'm going to try as the best that I can to not buy that many packs. and just start to make more local matches videos and stuff like that, so I can actually so I can buy packs when new sets releases. But also something that I'm going to talk about is, and something that is actually a decision that I've just decided to make, in, oh my god, but in compilation to Sex Collection, I've made a list of cards from all of the QCR sets so far that I'm actually just going to buy, not buy, but I will try to pull them. But after a big certain time, I will just buy them in the end. And I'm talking about big cards like SP Little Knight QCR. That is definitely something that I will try to hunt down before buying. I know a guy that actually can sell me, but he wants close to, what was it? I can't remember the price, but it's really expensive. Soulburning Weasel. So yeah. But at least I know a guy. I will try one last time, if possible, to pull it out of Age of Overlord, or else I will just buy it. Then I don't want to try to hunt after it more. I actually needed that for my Went Crystal deck. And yeah, guys, also something I'm going to quickly mention. When I'm playing with my friends, we don't have any rules for deck size. So, a lot of my decks that I have, except for the real meta decks, like I have just finished a Tenpai Dragon list, and I will be trying to finish a Yu-Gi-Oh list, but I only need a couple of cards that I have ordered from a web shop. I only need a couple of those. And then I will probably have a Yu-Gi-Oh list ready as well. I only need one Nightmare Throne. There's a guy that wants 60 euros for it, and it's only like 40 euros, around that. Maybe only 25 euros currently. So that is a big no-no. I will try to contact him again and ask him, hey, can you go down to 30 euros? Because then I will buy there. But when you're asking, and I'm out of frame, sorry guys. When you're asking almost double price for a card, first of all, that just tells me something, that you don't have any experience in selling Yu-Gi-Oh cards, or cards in general. When you're just expecting a price, first of all, it could be because that you are just looking at non-English things, but it could also indicate that you really don't know what you're talking about. So yeah, another volcanic trap card. Nice. But yeah, I will probably buy that Nightmare Throne. He also has one in QCR. Could potentially be something, but I'm not done opening up Legacy of Destruction. First of all, there's still a ton of QCRs that I want to pull, and my plan is I want to at least pull one of my gold QCRs from a set before I'm just buying the rest over time. As an example, from Battles of Legends Monstrous Revenge, we have the Bestial Lubellion. That is the biggest money card that I want to pull out of that set before I just buy the rest. Yo, Zamagraph Fire, that is actually nice. Alright, voice crack as frick. Holy god damn it. But yeah. I've almost... Okay, Slumgrade Raging Phoenix, that is nice. I'm pulling all of the good stuff now. Can we end with a Ghost Dragon, guys? Can we? Can we? I don't know yet. I thought it was the Ghost Dragon because I saw a link and I was just like, holy, if we have pulled the Ghost Dragon, that was insane. But we pulled something that is even better. Last pack, can we end with a Ghost Rare on Ultra, or just one of my ones? That would be awesome. Not that, get out of here. And Volcanic Doomfire, I'll take it. So yeah, guys, quickly run off of the channel. A couple of good looking cards, I would say. The best is basically the Volcanic Trooper and the Raging Phoenix, and also Samurai Fire, because I needed those cards. And the funny part was, I bought this box today because before I took the train home from the school trip, and there were 2 boxes left in the store, and I thought I could take the front one, but I have a plan. Sometimes the best ones are always those in the back, and I took the last one that was in the back of everything else. So yeah, I will say I'm pretty good with my pulls. I will say maybe I have already. I'm not going to destroy it now. Oh my god. I will say that these cards I've maybe already bought for the box as well, or this one has. But yeah, guys, it was a quick run-off of how I'm going to make content in the future. I will be putting a lot more work into local matches. I have a ton of videos on my video camera. Not this camera, because this is my phone I'm recording with, but my video camera. And in this week, I will be looking into making local or edit a video and upload. I will be uploading probably on Monday or Sunday. Not tomorrow, but I don't know, or maybe Saturday, which is tomorrow, because today is Friday. But yeah, and also something that I'm going to think about is buying the new Battles of Legends Terminal Revenge. I'm a little down that the new Dark Magician Fusion-ish, Blue Eyes Fusion-ish thing is only in QCR, but that is what I actually love about the QCR. It's something that you only can get in QCR, but the problem is that Konami is just going to reprint the card sooner or later. Like, that is... I believe that will also happen to the Magicians of Bonds and Unity. Because, of course, it is a really cool set of cards, because you can only get it in those different kind of things. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm also going to buy some more of Rarity Collection 2. Maybe. There's still a couple of cards that I want to pull from that set. A big amount of couple of cards. And also Rarity Collection 1. And I have a video in mind, guys, where I'm doing a Sax Collection video, but I'm pairing Rarity Collection 1 against Rarity Collection 2 and see which one is better. In price, I will say Rarity Collection 1 is a lot more cheaper. But in terms of value, I will say that 2 might be winning that, because of all of the chances that you have. But it's still freaking expensive. But yeah, that is just Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, isn't it? But yeah, guys, I will also try to put a little bit more work into deck profiles, but the problem is, again, that most of my decks are 60 card builds, and we're not playing the meta rules, so some of the cards might be banned. I'm not going to say that, but there's a chance. But yeah, now I will separate these cards into the decks that they are going to be played in, and we'll just see each other next time. Peace out.